wannan harka magana ta Allah ba magana ake ta Kano State ba. Muna neman alfarma ga shugaban kasa Muhammadu Buhari dan Allah dan Annabi a dube mu da idan rahama. Harkar nan akwai sama da mutum miliyan 20 da suke cin abinci a cikin. Saboda haka ina ganin harkar nan in dai ba wani abu bane wanda yake da matsala sosai wanda dai ba matsala. Magana ta Allah nema wa mutane mafita na sana'a ma a harkar kawai.
gashi kuma kula da ingancin kaya ta kawo simamiyar kafa da kafa zuwa wannan kan gona ya ka kalli wannan ziyara ta su
to ziyara ce insha Allah muna ganin alkhairi ne a da ta zo da shi kuma muna fatan Allah ya ta al'amuran da
name is Mohammed Dantinki. I'm the chairman of this company.
What's the name of the company?
Hamis Dantinki Motors Limited.
So what is your reaction to this?
You have heard the allegations as said by Son.
Son.
What would you say about
it?
Me, I didn't see any allegation there because we go around with all of you. You have seen everything with your eye. So I don't think there's any allegation. In short, they are correcting our business.
Okay.
They are just pushing us to be more strong. Because me, I'm happy with this exercise. Seriously, I'm happy.
Why?
Because there are so many things that is happening outside. That we don't like that kind to be happening. So if they came in, I'm sure definitely they will find this thing and it will stop.
That show you are ready to comply with all terms?
I'm 100% really.
Thank you.
You are the coordinator of the Standard Organization of Nigeria here in Kano. What prompted this inspection?
My name is Yunus Abi Muhammad, the state coordinator, Kano State Office. What prompted this compliance action is a directive from the Director General that we must ensure that we rid the market of unwholesome practices. However, we have taken cognizance of this sector, which is the lubricant sector, where we understood clearly there are sharp practices coming into it. The quality is already compromised because in the blending process, other things will be added to make it a full-blown engine oil. So we have the concern that majority of Nigerians are complaining that they are not getting value for the product they are buying. And we have seen clearly. And the question is simply that, what are these heap of raw materials doing? Who is the buyer? I'm sure the blending plants will have the capacity to import their raw material. So if all the places we have gone and shut down are having this raw material disposal, who are they selling it to? It's not illegal to trade, but it must be, and this kind of trade is a controlled trade. The raw material must be controlled. It must be used by a manufacturer or a blender. And that is why we felt that we need to find out why are they selling it, who are they selling it to, who is using it. If we have to give a corrective measures, then we have to put them on the track. And that is why we have to do all we are doing. So we are empowered by our act, and we are encouraged by the spirit of the Director General that we must do this. So I'm sure in a short while, they will be invited accordingly, and whatever need to be put in place, we guarantee that will be done.
Thank
you. You can imagine, being that we are the sole agency given the responsibility to ensure quality of products and services, we have a lot of sectors. We cannot do it. Imagine today we are only facing this, only just few areas. There are other areas trading, but you can see these are the only areas we can cover. So what we do is that we are planning for other sectors. As at last 2-3 weeks, we have engaged in other sectors. Of course, we have not done it in Kano. About 80% of the state office have conducted that, which is on cable. And surely we are going to reach to all other sectors. And what we always ask is that other stakeholders, including you, it's unusual that if you see something unwholesome and you cannot report it. It's expected that when you see something, that's our slogan, when you see something unwholesome, say something to some. It's our own to conduct surveillance, gather intelligence and information and objective evidence, then of course we take the measures that is necessary. Some of them might be trading and without knowing the implication of what they are doing. It's our responsibility equally to encourage them, to encourage trade. But where somebody feels he will not go by what the law says and regulation, then of course the law will take its course. But what we are doing is that we want to ensure that everybody knows what he needs to do. And of course, with that, we encourage your trading.
Okay, do you have an estimate of?
What they told us is that they were taken unawares. Why is it so impromptu?
Yes, you should have equally asked them that. Are they sure that the trading is in accordance to the law of Nigeria? They should be able to tell you whether it is. They should be able to tell you whether they are blending or they are not blending, or what are they doing with the raw materials. Why are we having this so huge of raw materials at their disposal? You should have asked them that. That would have, given the opportunity to know whether, sincerely, we should give them a benefit of that. But before that, we have conducted surveillance, which is an indicator that we are coming. So we have even given an expo. But then whatever it needs, whether we come unaware or not, is part of what we need to do. Imagine how we have gone today. The exercise is so enormous and big. We couldn't have gathered all our data for me to give you exact figures. But I'm sure you have seen yourself with the numbers of things we have seen. In most cases, what we need to do is to ensure that, yes, we seal them and keep them. There are products we cannot evacuate. But then we have an idea that at least they are up to a little amount that is substantial. Whether it's one, is a case itself. We have already a table mechanism that the Director General will ensure that it is used in redressing whatever is on ground. It's not for me to tell you this, but you should preempt that. What we need to do, just like I said, is we want to ensure if the trading is legal, then it should be known to them that it's a controlled business. We need to know who is buying from who and how they are using it. We cannot just allow them to sell to people at the roadside, claiming that they are selling a blended oil. And if the control issues is established, that we know who is going to be using it to blend, we don't have problem with that. So,
Okay, thank you.
Shi kusan man da muke gani mai ne wanda yake kusan kamar sanadari ne na ainihin injin oil. Sai ya bi wasu sabgogi a cikin kamfani an sa mai wasu abubuwa sannan ya koma ya zama ainihin shi mai da ake bukata sai. To a dalilin cewa mun ga cewa duk wurare da muka je mun ga wayannan drops din suna da yawa, muna tunanin cewa to wa suke saiwa, wa ke amfani da shi. Alhalin kuma ba mu sa ran muna da more than 2 or 3 blending plant a nan Kano ba. Kuma wayannan blending plant in Allah ya sa da muna sa nan cewa suna shigowa da nasu raw material. Wayannan din nan me yake da su? To mun samu dai cewa bayanin cewa lallai ana sar da su bakin hanya cikin ƙauyuka, wasu kuma ana adulteration din su ana sa a cikin kegs ko jerrycans ko kuma gallons ana sar da su da sunan wasu kamfani. To saboda haka shi yasa muka ce to ya kamata mu shigo a yadda aka ba mu umarni mu zo mu samu tabbacin me ke faruwa. Ababen da muka gani ba wai haramun bane su yi wannan ainihin kasuwanci, amma akwai hanya da ya kamata su bi. Domin muna son mu samu tabbacin cewa waye suke sayarwa, wa ke amfani da shi, me an maka din sayar da shi a bakin hanya. Alhalin wannan man ko ku ire-iren su mai ne wanda ya kamata a ce ana amfani da su a cikin kamfanin da ake yin bakin mai. Saboda mu bancin mun kare wannan bayanin zai bi ba shine za mu gane menene ainihin dalilin da su suke sayan wannan suna ajewa kuma suna sayar da shi. Hanya da za mu biyo mu gyara musu ba wai za mu ce kada su yi wannan ba, amma mu za mu biyo musu kan yadda ainihin tsari na gwamnati ce mu ce to wannan ga yadda ya kamata ku bi da hanyar nan. Saboda wannan tsari ne wanda shi Director General zai bada umarni me za a yi, amma dai yanzu bukata shine mu bincike. Yau din nan kuma ba za ta kai mu har mu iya ɗiba misali kamar nan ko duk wuraren da muka je mu ɗibi samples in don mu samu tabbacin cewa wannan abin ne ko ba shi ba. Amma mu a bisa dai ababen da muke gani akwai wasu hujjoji da muke establishing cewa wannan din nan man nan they are raw materials, they are base oil ba ainihin blended oil ba ne. Amma ka san kana son kai wani mutum ka establishing objective evidence, kuma su wa'annan ababen sai mun kai laboratory za a establishing kuma menene, amma mu a ido mun san abin da muke gani.